the slot.
Trying to get a read on the fucking elevation of this map, and it literally looks like there's just a flat.
All I see when I load in is Yanni's fucking
It
face.
varies everywhere
Gender
from
bent.
sea level to about 90. 178.
Hey, King. Do you have anyone else with you for that marshal? Otherwise, it's just you.
No,
Me for the marshal, and we've also got one person in the Marid, supposedly.
2.
We don't single crew Vix.
Yeah, there's 2 people for the Marid right now and 1 person for the marshal. I just wanted to double check because we still have some slots open. In other places.
Wait till everyone comes in, and if I'm single crew, and I'll jump out and go somewhere else.
No worries. I was just double checking. I didn't know if you had somebody coming in already.
I will start giving a brief in 2 minutes, and we'll go ahead and explain everything, okay?
So I might have a problem.
The town, got it.
I'm getting to the screen where I've got to pick the role for the server, where I got to be, and it's just a blank screen. Do I have to restart my computer or something?
Click on the little blue forest tab on the left.
I'm not getting an option. It's just blank.
Make sure you have the right mods. Restart online, make sure you have the proper mods.
You may also have to just wait a couple of minutes depending on how shit your computer is.
Computer's good, so I might have to restart my computer. So, I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
I've never seen this map before.
Oh, we used to run it a while ago.
The only time that I remember seeing this was the 506 Boirnholm thing, but I've always wanted to play this map.
Don't you remember this was the map where Sniper Wolf had the first memorable yelling at the players because we had them? He was in the T3 group that came in. I radioed to the main force that they were coming in, and then the main force still AT4'd them.
That was Lithium. That wasn't this map.
Why do I keep thinking that was Boirnholm? Something else happened in Boirnholm on the southern side where a friendly AT4'd them. I swear to God.
This was way before my time. Wasn't this where John 5 airstrike someone?
It might have been.
That happened multiple times, but there's a clip of it.
It's one of those times.
This might be the one where John 5 took out a group of T5s.
No, that was Nagovo.
It was Nagovo?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was his last straw, was Nagovo. On the big-ass mountainside by the castle.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, no, I remember the clip now. You're right. That was Nagovo. Shit. That was so long ago. That was 3 years ago, and we're still talking about it.
Yeah, I mean, we had this map 2 years ago. There was a secret underground area. It's still on the map. I think it was over here actually at the black circle. But we did some insurgency based stuff, and then we did some military based stuff, and then no one else used the map, so we rotated out. We should probably bring it back in for rotation. It's a pretty good one.
A secret underground area there, considering it goes from 100 meters to 81. So there's something underground there for sure.
No, it's illiterate.
I mean, there's definitely not a secret area, and you definitely shouldn't go in and plan to take a look at it.
Secret tunnel. Okay, it's 12:01. So here's how today's AO is gonna work.
Fuck,
So, there are 3 objectives. 2 are listed, 1 is hidden. The first is to take back the town of Rowan. You spawn at the spawn base. It's close by. You have to take the southern area, which is these 2 main complexes here, the stadium, which is the stadium, and then the central part of town, which is about this area. All of them have perimeters that air will be able to spot. Once you clear those positions out, and there will probably be a few roadblocks and stuff in the middle of town, then the objective will auto-complete. From there, we will move to Phase 2, which is this military base up here. All you have to do is recapture it. I won't be spawning much on Phase 2 until Phase 1 is completed to keep the server optimized, so keep that in mind. But Phase 2 is just, clear it out, it'll auto-complete. However, there is a piece of intel somewhere in Phase 2 that will lead to Phase 3. Phase 3 is not marked. It's because we don't technically know about it, but I'm telling you as a game master that there is more to it. So, if you find it, cool. If you don't, that's okay. It affects the plot. Otherwise, enemies have made roadblocks in the town of Rowan. They also have better guns. That's because we're trying to make this a bit more difficult, because some of you have said that this is too easy. So just be careful about the higher calibers. Medics, make sure you're staying in the back. Players, stick together. Don't lone wolf or else I'll kill you. And yeah, that should be it. Any questions?
Are there respawns allowed?
Yes. You'll respawn back at the airbase.
How are reinserts being done?
Usually by air, but we have a dedicated GC, so I guess he can coordinate them. I'll
Okay,
also
how much
coordinate them
building
from
destru-
base.
How much building destruction are we allowed?
You are a defense force. This is your country, so you're not allowed to kill your own civilians, and you really have to limit infrastructure damage. If it's
Sending
garrisoned by
goats
enemies, you're free to
six.
level it, but otherwise, limit collateral.
Sparrow, Pap,
Well, the
Pap,
civilians are
Kakako,
designated as
Skibidi,
traitors of the
Pap,
country.
Pap, and a poop poop you.
If they're armed, you can shoot them. If they're unarmed, you cannot shoot them. Does that make sense?
Yes, but it's not fun.
Basically, PID.
Okay, let me put it this way.
If you want to commit war crimes, go to TMTM.
See, okay, I'm sorry, I'm having some PTSD. It's the last stop I played. It was virtual reality, and we had to literally go through a bunch of buildings like it was some trippy, crazy motherfucker. It was great, but oh my god, my brain did the hurdy. Any real questions to the op so we can start? So I can go to bed.
What's the mod set?
The mod set is go fuck yourself. Hey guys, Wee Woo here. The Friday mod set's the public mod set. I'm gonna rename it today to just say the public mod set because usually we do these ops on Friday, except for those 4 months where we did it on the Thursday. But now we're moving it to Sunday because I'm adjusting my schedule for school and other things. So, highs on 5-0.
Lies.
Ground on 5-0.
Good FIO check.
I'm going to put my render distance up, and I'm going to start doing some stuff for the military base because I left it blank, because this place is fully garrisoned here. So I'm going to grab these guys, I'm going to pull them back, and I'm going to start building military base thingies. Good check. So I'm going to take this standing turret, and we're going to go here. But this is probably the smallest public op I've ever had. We only have 30 players, but that is okay. That's because I did not advertise it at all. And that is completely my fault. It's because I was super busy this week prepping for school and doing a bunch of other things. So, you know, I'll get to it when I get to it. I'd say my biggest weakness, good check, is not properly prepping for everything because I only have so much time in the day. And I have so much to do. I have completely bitten off more than I can chew, and I have to keep making it work. Gosh darn it. So it's okay. I'll get in the groove. And then I'll hopefully stay in the groove until I get depressed, and then I'll get out of the groove. And so is the continuous cycle. Also, I am very, very sleep deprived because of other things, and then I had to wake up early because other things, and dealing with people, and I just worry about people, and I have to make sure everyone's okay, and I am just a sleepy boy. So that is why I'm the Sleepy Zeus today, and the player base is allowed to start off whenever they want. So we built some of this up today. Also, it's been a while, but we have our Easter egg back.
Actual ground, where's brief?
I did say in the brief.
Over by the red pole again.
Lover.
I love being by your red pole.
I know.
Floaty sleepy boy. He's got his helmet down so he can get some extra Z's. I envy him. Alright, but I said I wasn't going to spawn too much in here. That's because I wasn't kidding. So I'm going to go ahead, put a techie down. We're going to grab a team of 2, copy, paste. Put them in so I can then delete the driver dude. Keep that AT right down looking at that MSR. And any other MSRs, we're gonna put some AT down because this is my only AT I'm capable of doing. So let's see. From there, I mean, we'll throw some internal patrols in and shit, but this is good. This is A-okay. And let's see, we have... Okay, so we're probably going to get up to 35, even 40, because a bunch of people are filtering in.
So 2 p.m. I was wrong.
Do you guys have the password?
Yeah.
Alright, just making sure. Oh, I need to do better at announcing stuff. That's okay. We'll get better in time. There's going to be a lot of statics on this one, but that's A-okay. It's because I'm just trying to ward off air from coming in and looking at this spot early to see that nothing's garrisoned, but I told them in the brief, hey, this is for their benefit because the town we're assaulting today is the biggest town in the entire map, and I want to make sure their frames are golden. I'd have a long talk with Stone today about headless clients and stuff, and he wants to make sure the servers are running better, and it got me thinking about a lot of stuff. But to be perfectly honest, I'm happy to say TSB servers are actually optimized as well as I'm going to ever get them. We've got custom latency things set up in the netcode. I mean, we did, and then we had a week where Havoc changed them back to defaults, and it completely broke our servers, which was funny as fuck. But we got those changed back, and I mean, with what Arma 3 coding is, this is the best we're gonna get. But headless clients, I'm gonna say this right now for the record. Headless clients will not make performance for the players any better. In fact, it'll make it worse because a Zeus or Mission Maker will get lulled into a false sense of security and feel like he can spawn more stuff. And that just actually makes it worse on the players. Because all a headless client does is offloads the AI load from the server to a different server. And that's great, but headless clients were made back in the day where...
This is Ground. Is there anybody in Charlie Squad currently?
Let me check. We do have like 8 more people joining in, so they might be filtering in and they might not have picked squad leader yet, so...
Yeah, it's not a problem. I just want to make sure that they're actually joining Alpha if there's open slots in Alpha, things like that. Because otherwise things are going to get real fucky real quick, and I'm not cool with that.
Yeah, there is one opening in Alpha, and the engineer and the medic joined in Charlie, a guy named Reapers and Pinky. So if you want to go yell at them, feel free.
I got this.
Yeah, I got
Okay.
first searching for that.
I mean, you do have 5 more people allegedly coming in, so there will be enough for a Charlie squad, but, you know, just shrug.
But I want something to do, and that's fine.
Thank you.
It was Reaper and who?
But headless clients, to get back on that topic,
I know. Nothing is joined. It's fine. I'm full.
they were created to compensate for the fact that Arma 3 at the time only had a 32-bit executable, which means it had a very limited amount of server resources, and AI was one of those things. You see me talk a lot about the CPU bottleneck a lot. So, since Arma's updated to 64-bit for an executable, the server resources haven't been that much of an issue because now Arma loads properly, you know, with, that's not the right way to put it, but it works better. So less resources are taken in that regard. Good check.
Excellent, thank you.
So, I mean, if you really want an example of headless client, just ask anyone who comes to the stream that watched the 700th Cadian op from from yesterday, where I was a Kozus. Like, he had 2 headless clients down and was able to spawn up to 650 AI, but I was only getting 8 frames. In the Zeus interface, which means I'll get better frames than what the players get, usually on average 5 frames, And I have a higher end computer, and not everyone can afford, you know, $3,000 to throw on a dedicated, like, gaming PC. So, you know, most people are playing on lower end, medium end, or laptops, and they're not going to have as powerful hardware. Still stall tank, yeah. But I mean, that opening assault was at 8 frames, and I was very scared. I thought that was a charge. I'm like, oh god, did they put something down that they shouldn't have? Ah! Niker. Alright, where's the one that I actually put stuff in? Cool, where's the table? Did I put the table upstairs? No. Wait, yes I did. I cleared out stuff on a computer, but that wasn't it. It was in here. True. Let's see, what do we want to make this? We'll make this a, laptop. No one... NYKER, okay. I'm gonna put that there, and then I'm gonna take an Officer Boyo. And we'll go ahead and put him in there. Again, it's a little hidden, but that's in case we want to get that third objective going. So with all that done, I'm gonna go ahead and delete those units, and we should be good to go. Maybe one more technical. The 50 cal for Ryan. We can shove that into here. And there was another place in one of the roadblocks where I really wanted to put something. Cool. And then I'll just be spawning in infantry teams to move up the blocks. Again, make this dynamic, but, I mean, how many frames are we getting right here? Yeah, 26, 27 for this size of a town. Yeah, it's about fair. And again, headless client wouldn't really change much. I could delete all these AI, and the frames would only go up to, like, 30. Because by the end of that op, for example, the 700th, that entire town with all the players in it, the most we were getting was 25. So, yeah. Methy. Well, okay, so Don, people like Andruza who have really bad connections, when the server accommodates for it, you don't get lag, you get desync. Desync happens when someone's connection is super bad, or you run a bunch of scripts that execute on the clients, and then it throttles on the clients and throttles their connection.
Is the AO live at this time?
Yes, the AO is live. You guys are free to move out whenever. My apologies for not stating that earlier.
Copy. Is there any additional brief that we need, or are we good?
Nope. Everything I told you all is still valid.
Copy. Do I have a Charlie Squad lead yet? Charlie Squad lead on net?
Oh, cool. I don't have to check.
Hi there. How many men effective are you?
So, for example,
So far, 5, I'm expecting at least 2.
the Warhound, the Titan Warhound that has a bunch of scripts for its walking, those execute all on the clients too, because they have to render it moving and executing said scripts. So, that's why we've had ops crash with the Titan running, or a bunch of Titans running, because of all the script desync. That's why you gotta be really careful. For example, again, chemical warfare, for example, when we had that mod in the mod set, because it was checking for chemical smoke every, like, 6 seconds on everyone's client, and the server was having to process all those clients, that's why ops crashed with chemical warfare, because it was causing desync, because of all the scripts running. So again, Arma is just one of those games where you have to know so many things. It's a wisdom-based game. So many things to edit things and get everything done, and it's just a gigantic pain in the butt. But, I mean, so is Gary's mod. So is Minecraft modding.
We will be pushing.
So
up,
is any
clearing out this town.
Bethesda game.
Basically following the objectives as they are marked on map. Once we hit our rally points up there, we will go ahead and continue going through Rowan.
So I'm also putting down some base not garrisons, patrols down. All right, they're a little on the close side. That's A-okay. Remember, you can spawn anything you want as long as it's out of player base view, be it their direct view, the drones, that sort of thing.
This is Alpha, we have stepped off.
Okay, so I still have Bravo Charlie back here. Could you hold up just a sec?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, dear. Okay, go ahead, get your squads mounted up, and we will push off.
They're going heavy with those those planes, so I'm gonna attach 50 cals to the rooftops of the rear building for command structure. That way, we have some AAA capability that we know can shoot them down if needed. But I'm a little worried about adding too much. Again, you don't want frames to drop too hard, but gotta work with what you got. Am I doing anything with the AI skill? No, I don't touch AI skill for public ops because I don't have the global skill. I could probably set something, but because we don't have an AI mod, vanilla...
First section of town appears clear so far.
Vanilla in its own is a difficult beast.
Be advised, there's an enemy infantry patrol near the Charlie dismount marker, within 300 meters of you.
Good copy. Do you have eyes on which way they're moving?
Negative. Looks like it was marked by air. They should...
Moving northwest.
They're moving northwest at this time.
Good copy. Alpha Actual, Charlie Bravo, please let us know when you're
So
at
that's
the
making
area.
them wave off. Gonna hit the R button to give them a fresh box. But yeah, I'm gonna set these guys to aware because they're the ones that just had a helicopter fly over their heads.
Alpha, you're already at the lumberyard on the southwest, right?
Good copy. Affirmative, sorry. Yes, we are there.
Charlie, where are you?
Charlie is riding with Marshall as of now. Probably going to cover them through the town.
Word. Supposed infantry.
But yeah, I mean... I don't mean to plug myself, it's just to make an explanation, but...
We are still pushing up.
When I did have $250 Patreons, and I would literally teach them how to Zeus, it would literally be once a week, I would sit down with them for like an hour or two and say, alright, make an AO for me, here's how we can critique it, and then they'd ask me questions after we did that process, and then I'd go, okay, here's how you would do XYZ.
Mark updated.
And then here's how you would optimize this, or here's how you would do that, you know? Because, again, very wisdom-based for this game. You gotta just know things. It's a pain in the butt. So, Killer, the reason I don't use man pads is because... Honestly, I've had way too many ops where I just use man pads to counter air. If you just give them helicopters, you can let the pilots get a little more leeway with close gun runs, like what Mi-24s are supposed to do. But you can still shoot them down with 50 cals. So it becomes more of a, you know, pilots have to get more creative with doing closer gun runs. That's why they're limited to not using any air-to-ground, like, missiles. At least a 3 or 4 pylon. So they're still limited, but... It's a design choice. Basically, is to create a new level of meta in the game for air and anti-air. So that's why we're using AAA instead of AA. AA is missiles, AAA is bullets and shit. The one issue I do have with vanilla AI is the 50 cals do not like to engage from range. So I will remote them and fire quicker. So we have one guy down. We changed a lot of the guns to 7.62 based, so now they're a bigger caliber, so they're a little deadlier.
Charlie's up here already. We're giving them cover as they push.
Copy, thank you.
Alpha ground contact held.
Copy, you are good to push out from your current position at this time.
Blue, bound to next.
And I'm gonna now move a 50 cal under him to kind of deny that area. We also see some rounds going out. I think they're going out to that 50 cal, that helicopter. Yep, so see, they're looking at the 50 helicopters, and if they get too close, that 50 cal will penetrate the glass and tear them apart. So, yeah, could become a little pseudo Black Hawk Down thing. Because they can pull the pilots out of the helicopters and res them if needed. But again, it's a new way I'm looking at balance. You know, you gotta keep improving. You gotta keep looking at ways to do things, because when you get stagnant, your ops start getting boring, they get mundane, and people will start looking to other places, which is why I really love TSB, because we have so many different Zeuses doing so many different things at once, and you'll never play the same thing twice in a day. It's great.
Along Alpha.
But yeah, public ops got moved. It's going to take a few weeks to advertise that.
Squad of infantry.
Marid.
Recon's also marking, should a map check it occasionally.
Ops started at noon, Barbarian. Noon EST, which was 23 minutes ago. You can still join in, though. And this techie is not moving where I want it to, but yeah, it is shooting 50 up there.
Northwest, taking them out. 5. Right firm. Bravo, Charlie, make sure that you are clearing out the entire sector between the... For Bravo, between the red and blue line, and for
see how he's firing?
The blue and green line. It's not just follow the line.
So I'm gonna RC this guy. We have multiple 50s now firing up at him. It's because I don't have any like 23mm AA, so it's not as deadly, which is why they don't have like dedicated attack helicopters like an Apache or something, you know, or equivalent. But you know, those light-skinned Hellcats, or even Little Birds for that matter, can be countered by 50 cal. So I'm just trying to drive this guy down here because I want to deny that route. So, you know, it means they gotta keep at a distance. We just had ground command get shot. And let's see, this might climb into a 40-person operation because people are starting to come in late, so that's okay. Get a new slot.
Alpha actual ground.
Just had an airstrike come in right there. I'd love to see this 50 cal. He only had 7 bullets left. Gosh darn it. AI do not like to reload when they have close to empty stuff. But that basically took out this battle line, took out the 50, took out most of my stacks. I still got this bunker right here. But yeah, if they're caught in the open, I will start putting mortars on them because they're not going to mortar their own town.
This is ground, resend traffic.
Alpha, go for Alpha.
And their marshal just sniped out of that position.
Resend last for me.
Progressing as normal, light infantry contact, spread it.
Now, let's see, that tower would have eyes on this position, so I will put a fire support marker down. Fire support.
To one of our Caspers.
We're going to put a target out here.
Barrage at TRP-1. Coming in east to west, please.
And then artillery fire mission. 3 rounds. We're going to do a 25-meter dispersion pattern, so all these rounds end up differently. Okay, that was the wrong thing. I meant to select 3 mortars for 1 round. I did 1 mortar for 3 rounds.
Yeah, there's a spread there and more north on that green.
So I'm trying to put some bullets up there.
Mortars.
All right. So we're going to correct. I'll give it a few more moments for that.
IDF. Marshall, you okay?
They shot this guy, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have this guy go behind a bulletproof piece of glass right here. And he'll be able to walk those shots in, because there's the lumber mill and the round just fell right there,
Are
so.
you sure we don't see any splash positions from where they landed?
It's on the other side of the fence to your direct right.
Let's make this a bit better here. One round.
No, it's fine.
And we're gonna walk those shots
I
in.
see them. They're about 150 out either way.
Yeah, so this guy's firing at the farther away helicopter, which is a little annoying.
Ground forces be advised, air has been cleared on any 50 techies that they see.
Random knockout. Nah, bro, you got shot.
Marshall's moving. That last splash was a bit too close for our comfort.
Yep.
So he got shot,
The first one was a
but now he might level it out. So, we heard a burst, and I mean, there you go. Like, AAA is still effective, and he was at a pretty big range. There's no ace blackouts from people turning. So, you know, it's still a threat. And they don't even know it because, yeah, they can be randomly flying, something can shoot at them, and boom, it can hit them. Because the static AI is still pretty OP.
One time's reinsert waiting at base for Charlie.
Good copy.
So I'm gonna cut his fuel because he's unconscious, and that's gonna basically have the chopper go to land. So Iopus now coming in for a gun run.
We're gonna get air to ferry him in. Probably 4 or 5 mics.
We got 2 waiting now, so you know.
And that'll,
Copy,
you know,
2 waiting.
blow up the helicopter at least.
I think 2 just crashed.
For reference 2, I had to cut the fuel out of because he was in a spiral, but he got shot by 50s, so he was unconscious, but didn't go out of the chopper.
Roger.
Otherwise, he would have literally just done a circle for another 180 seconds, and then would have respawned, had to wait for the chopper to crash, so then it would have been set to its respawn timer. So again, just trying to make it a little easier for the players.
This is ground, send traffic.
Yeah, we're sitting on the east side of the Bravo RP marker. We've taken out like 8 M2s. It should be safe to push up towards the hospital.
8 M2, that's a big number. But let's see, let's start taking care of bodies. I don't like garbage cleanup scripts because I like to use bodies and blowing out wrecks for ambience, and most of those get deleted with a garbage cleanup script, so you just gotta be careful. So now I'm gonna be cheap. I'm gonna group these 2 guys together, have them quickly mount this Vic while no one's looking. And I'm gonna throw that over there as a desperate push. And now, you know, I've spawned some infantry squads. They're gonna start coming around, being dynamic. And that just fired at the Marshal right there. And it looks like they just immediately shot back.
Ground command, you are cleared to continue into the town of Rowan. Go ahead and extend
You see some Grenadier rounds coming in.
Your search areas, your discretion. Use major roads.
And
as,
let's see, I'm gonna grab a
sector
team of 3 over
as
here.
Deviations for sectors. And try
And
to
start
keep
having
it
to
even.
come on the hospital. But yeah,
Don't have
really
to
good
look too far
airstrike was
from
done
everybody
on
else.
that ramp right there.
You do have watches.
I'm gonna
inside of your
also remote control the
inventory, so
squad
I would
leader,
recommend
move him
pulling
back
those
and
up.
forth, so he this garrison will start moving
Go
around
ahead
dynamically up
and
here.
Check in every.
So you see
Go
them
ahead,
start
check
walking
in
around.
every 3 to 5 minutes by updating your marker on the map so that everybody knows where you are and you're not pushing.
And I hope it's
far
bringing
ahead
some
of
more
everybody
people
else.
up. Nice.
Alpha copies.
Marshal, Roberts.
Bravo. Bravo is inside the compound.
Okay.
All right, so Marshall's watching that left flank. I am going to put some artillery rounds over here just to spook them. I'm not going to walk them in on a hospital because the insurgents obviously wouldn't do something like that.
Contact at the hospital.
But we're going to bring them in right here. So far, again, it's a good bounce. I got a good line of people. It's a little separated, though, because they got one squad going to one spot going to another spot. So they got to make sure they don't get overpowered on one flank. So we just had a Reaper get hit by that 762. This guy looks like he's crawling now. Pinky's still up, but he's got to watch his rear because this guy's coming down the stairs. And he had one guy come up behind him, but he is running away now. And the Marshal's pushed up the MSR and is going to cover that. I am going to RC this guy, take a step, and then get out of him so the rest of this garrison starts walking around. Because there's only a few guys left. And then Viking's helicopter looks like it just respawned. Cool. Big Boss was injured by Devil Demon, so... Where's ground command? He wasn't down earlier, so I think he just got team killed by his AR. Probably in the crossfire to kill that AI, maybe? I don't know. So we can hear them locally.
Bravo, our medic is out.
So charge him a little bit. I was going to get in that 50 cal and spray these guys down. Spartan, I think, is down in the Vic. And then we have another squad coming up on the far left. Again, overextending. It should be coming in to reinforce.
Down at Bravo Pause inside the compound.
But for the most part, most of that first wave QRF is down. I'm going to wait till they get a little more in the city to send said QRF.
Alpha Actual Bravo, we are on the far side of the area. Not easy for us to assist. If you require, we can displace them.
I'm going to have them put rounds back here behind them. Again, not trying to hit the hospital, just trying to spook them.
Did you hear what Bravo just said?
Team 6.
Negative, I got 3 casualties in my medics down.
Already started? I thought it should be at 2 p.m.
No, Barbarian, we moved it from Fridays at 4 to Sundays at 12. Why, does the YouTube video say... Hold on. Alright, you guys are making me check. I'm sorry. It's a technical thing.
Forget that, Alpha, I have a medic with me.
Yeah, public op is now Sundays at noon EST. So no, the time, I got the time right on the video. But yeah, no, it's been changed. I'm sorry. Again, I didn't really announce it too much. Maybe I misannounced it on the Discord announcement. Yeah, noon to 2 p.m. EST. No, it says noon dash 2, so I mean 12 to 2. Okay.
Yo, So Charlie, be advised, you got people coming in from your northwest.
Very firm.
Why is that bug still happening? I literally remade the okay. I'll leave to...
Red to Alpha, the vehicle, the compound with the vehicles to your north has infantry moving through it.
I gotta do more research on that. I thought I fixed it.
Good copy.
But I'll have to get a few players and we'll have to play around with it till we can figure that out. Alright. Whatever. Shit happens. But yeah, no, okay. In the future, I will announce things by the time. So instead it'll say 12 to 2 next time instead of noon to 2. I'm just so used to saying noon for Saturday and Sunday ops because my slots were at, you know, noon. So I just say noon. So that's my fault. I'll take responsibility for that. And I can see how it would be misconstrued as 2.
Stand by.
Copy.
Stream's been up for about 40 minutes. Ah, the glitch where I can't even look down the slope. This is high, send message.
Reaper 2, the long range on my bird is not picking up friendlies.
Roger, that's probably because the script did not reinitiate. Stand by, I'll go ahead and put an LR in your pick.
Come, thanks.
What are we using? 1, 2, 5, 3 Gs.
Sunday.
Yeah, at this point I'm just gonna put LRs in the VIX. Gonna have to write down this footage. But then again, his VIC won't respawn, so I'm gonna have to put it on his kit. Yeah, see, so the gear, normally that's wiped and changed for something else, so... so many little things haven't initiated, and that's just the server having an aneurysm today. Reaper 2, this is high, there should be an LR in your vehicle, just go ahead and take that. So yeah, not much can really be done in that regard, because that's just triggers on the server only firing once instead of being set as repeatable. So I gotta fix that. Again, ops don't normally do that, it's just how it works. That guy just went through the hedges and bamboozled them, nice, but... Alright, I'm gonna get this guy up because he's like the last guy in this AO. And then hopefully the mission triggers aren't bugged. And yep, so that was the last guy in there. So these, the mission triggers are still working. I can fix everything except the mission triggers, so... Cool.
Copy. Go ahead and get ready to continue moving.
It ain't broken till it's actually broken.
Alpha Ground, do we know how much of this actual, the rest of the town is known to be clear? Are they hostiles only in these set locations, or? Basically, should we go down to the port and clear from the port side up?
I would like you to take kind of that last road to the port, from that last...
And then we can get this, you know, next wave set in here.
To the port itself and clear that area. I'm not sure what the contacts on the port look like. Air maybe could give us some eyes over there.
Is that route as you imagine?
Yeah, I believe it's, yeah, that's the route that I'm kind of imagining for you guys.
Good copy.
Ooh, that's... Wow, I was going to spawn in a tree.
If you get contact from the east, you can go ahead and push east a bit.
What support assets do they have? We have a Marshal down for them. There's a Marid over here also covering them, and then 2 helicopters.
This is Marid, copy, moving to engage.
I'm gonna go boop someone in the face with this. Gave him a second, he responded pretty quick, so happy with that. Yeah, I do have some roadblocks up here.
What does the AA Vic look like, if I may ask?
I don't know what they are referring to for an AA Vic, so... Okay.
Understood.
User error. So, how's chat doing? Yeah, you can DM me with mission ideas. I wouldn't recommend doing it on Twitch because it's just going to get buried in the Twitch chat, and I have no way of logging said Twitch chat, so... Actually, I do, it's just I'd have to look through the video, and I can't be bothered to do that. I'm going to be honest, I'm only going to run this op today. I canceled the 3 op because I am personally tired of shit. And I have to go finish up some schoolwork, so...
We are at Bravo Rally Point 2.
Thank you, Bravo.
Just a mess of a day.
At this time, there's nothing inside of the port. I recommend you clear from your current marked line to the east by 1 road.
Go ahead, throw a little garrison in this building, because it's
Alpha
always
Grant,
nice to use the
recommend
big
we don't
construction
clear all
ones.
the way down this way.
Confirm. We are. There is nothing in the port at this time as far
Try
as
not to put stuff in purely open areas, because air will just see them appear.
Negative, we have hostiles in the port.
Copy. Hostiles in the port.
Ooh, one of them just got dropped immediately. Wonky spot.
You're not wrong.
Seymour's calling people snowflakes. I guess Fred's back at base because that was just local chat. Just heard a heavy round come in. Looks like it hit the 50 cal. I guess they keyholed it through the wreck.
Alpha, can you please mark contacts on map?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for a squad to get in here to do a proper flank. They're hiding in a knocked over tree, but the AI aren't really going to register that. So I'm trying to think. Let's get some dudes on some 50s and bring the 50 cal Vix in. We're going to have to bring them from the way back because air is over the AO right now on the left side, and the technical is really easy to spot from afar. So I'm going to get 4 of these techies in.
So let's give them a warm welcome, shall we?
And bring them to various spots here.
Hey, Bravo, this is ground.
This is Bravo, send it.
Be careful.
So I got multiple
you're
men
kinda
down
getting
over
by your
here,
lonesome
but
up
they were
there,
able to
and I don't
kick
want you to
everyone
get
there.
overrun from either side. Try and hold nearer to your RP2 until Alpha and Charlie catch up on either side so you don't get flanked.
Copy.
I just don't want you to get pinched off.
Copy.
Marshall is with Bravo. Copy, Marshall. Marid, this is ground. Go. Are you currently engaging targets inside of the port?
Sticking my barrel out.
Of Alpha AC watching the MSR with 2 times EI dots on it.
Copy. Could you move up to support Alpha actual?
Copy. We'll try to find. Right to Alpha. What's your current pause? Is it Alpha actual marker?
Alpha position is accurate.
So Alpha AC marker.
We're moving north from this position.
Copy. We are supporting
Being a little cheeky. But I'll let him free walk now. Alright, we got vehicles pushing up. I'm going to go ahead and grab infantry back on the spawner here. Letting them get about halfway through town right now. Vics are getting stuck on some of these roads because the roads are a little too close for the AI to process. So you just gotta boop them a little bit here and there. And these guys have also gotten up to this position. So let's go behind them, delete a few bodies, all those black symbols. I'll try not to delete the wrecks. We just heard a chopper get hit with a 50 cal. You hear that little sound? And again, they're in my minimum distance for mortars, so I don't want to mortar them because they're in the town itself. Seymour's got to be a little careful. He's caught on his own right here. I'm going to go ahead, spawn in some more guys, have them come down the middle.
Marshall, this is Bravo. Do you want us to follow an up screen?
And we got more of these 50s coming around. So again, that's going to help deny air from
behind them this side, or you can't get to.
Coming in on this area. You didn't fire a shot. That's because you were completely out of ammo. Alright, so we can claim that, you know, he ran down, got some more ammo. He's getting that back now. We got smoke grenades being popped around this position. This guy would have heard that vehicle come up. And he just shot a dude right there.
Push down that road and get to that gas station. Ground command's a bit busy, so I'm saying that's what we gotta do.
Hey, firm. We got contacts to the north.
Yep.
An airstrike come in. And we got smoke now coming out. That's a little thicker.
This is Bravo. Permission to keep moving forward.
Who's asking for
So I'll just
permission to
be
move forward?
RCing some units. If I see them, I'll shoot them.
Bravo, your guys are still getting picked off one by one from the west. I am literally pulling your marksman back right now because he got
Yes,
down.
AI can freely use all DLC. That probably wasn't smart. He literally just got blown back like this was a Hollywood action movie. And then he just got shot. Well. So yeah, no, they can use all DLC and assets just fine. So a lot of the gear, honestly, that I do use is from DLC, because it have some go through. The exception is global mobilization. That has to be loaded on the server for me to use it. And they just killed the marksman. Nice.
Where are you taking contact from? I can hit it with the miniguns.
How did you get stuck in here? There's no way I'm gonna hit him with that, but you can always try.
Bravo, ground.
Bravo, send it.
Need to have you displaced southeast slightly. Charlie is pinned down at this time. Multiple packs, including their medic.
Ground, mark your position with SWAT, please.
Alpha to ground, is Charlie Pause accurate?
Copy, Charlie Pause accurate.
Ooh. I'm gonna let the AI do the honors. And they just pulled up to be covered by it. And Caleb got out and shot the driver and gunner. Alright. So these guys have a Maskaz over here. They struck this already positioned down. Most of the people are down from that tower as well. But I'm going to start including AT
Marshall
guys.
There's a technical that pulled in behind that gas station. Not sure where it went after that.
In the squads.
This is Marshall, be advised, contacts to our north.
Yeah, they're set to defend only because of the high amount of casualties they've taken. I'm going to go ahead and fix that. And again, we'll have the third out of the four planned waves of infantry I've got going. Or this might be the fourth. Either way, it's a decent number. So, let's see. Players have brought in another squad because Pinky, the medic on the right flank, went down, so Seymour has to fix that. So they have now pulled over the infantry on that flank, and meanwhile these guys are hunkering down. And Viking doing another airstrike. Kamikaze's right next to his Marshal.
Hey, ground, yeah, we lost the helo.
Copy.
Okay. That's why you pull up? I don't really know what to say to that one.
Bravo, Marshall, where are you guys?
Ah, man. So I'm directing the AI on the players' positions, because again, urban warfare is a little hard to do frame-wise. You can't have a million things search for them, because AI are dumb.
Ground Command, do you have eyes on Bravo? Eyes on. They are currently working to medic up Charlie at this time.
Charlie's all up. We're going to continue pushing north to the gas station.
Copy. Once you hit the gas station, go ahead and displace back to your line, Bravo.
Yeah, so the Merid turned around.
This is Bravo. We're going to head back to Rally Point 3 again.
Copy, Bravo.
I can fit a squad up here too. But as they start assaulting this last position, I'll start garrisoning that military position. And as they set up to do that, I will go deal with the other position. The quote-unquote hidden one, which I'm going to make sure looks hidden. There's a few cool ways I can do that. We saw an airstrike come down right there, which is pretty nice. What are you doing? Yeah, I remember using this town 2 years ago when we had that Black Hawk Down Russian-style thing in here. The AI pathing was very piss-poor. And it's still very piss-poor. What can you do? It's AI. At least the town looks cool, though.
Alpha, this is Bravo. Have you dealt with the gas station roadblock?
The gas station roadblock at Charlie Paws is empty. I don't know about the one. Never mind, wrong one.
Guy's a
Bravo,
GL,
are you
jeez.
displacing back to your RP3 marker?
This is Bravo. Yes.
Copy.
You're currently at Bravo Rally Point 3.
Alpha ground.
Jump Alpha.
How you guys doing down there?
We're good, following line towards central.
I'm trying to
Thank you.
shock the Vic into pulling back.
Send in goat.
Yeah, so that forces him to pull back.
We're to Alpha. We have enemy infantry directed northwest outside of the compound on the MSR. Need your assistance. Stay up
Sorry, less than
Hey,
3.
Jolly, that is A-okay, my man, as long as
Good
you
copy,
keep
coming to
enjoying the
assist.
content regardless of where you're enjoying it from and when you're enjoying it. That's all that matters. Again, players first, viewers second. But nonetheless, I hope you guys keep enjoying the ops, and I hope you get a kick out of this one. So Calum
Charlie
decided to
ground,
just
be advised
initiate
you
his
have
warp
RPG gunners
drive.
in your area.
Vic
be
looks
careful.
somewhat okay. Wheels are a little damaged. I think they ran him over and that he got armored over there, so
Got armored from
nice.
Marshall flipping. You're currently at Bravo Rally Point 3.
That's a big ouch.
10 platoon medic over there.
But Jolly, thanks for the year-long sub. I hope you keep enjoying the ops. Hope you get a kick out of this one, and I hope you're staying safe on COVID-19. 'Cause that's the real bitch. But yeah,
Marid,
Marshall
this is AR.
Parkour.
Be advised, you have enemy infantry north over by the next crossroads.
Copy, we have eyes. You're clear to fire. And closest friendly infantry is 200 meters southeast. They marked themselves with yellow smoke. Fire northwest if that is possible.
Alright, gonna delete more bodies here.
Enemy marked with yellow smoke.
I'll delete the statics too. Someone call for high?
Yeah, can I get a box of L large next to the bird?
No, but I'll give you one back in the bird
I
again.
think I saw something to your right. Be careful. Charlie ground, we just probed northeast. You got a squad coming in from your north if you're still at that intersection by the gas station. Or east, apologies.
Copy, you're gonna need to...
This is Cass.
Alright, so we've seen a Marshal do a flip. We saw a helicopter come in and smack.
Hold your fire! Hold your fire! You're shooting fucking friendlies.
So Merid called in an airstrike. Infantry pushed up and
They wave ground.
got dunked. I'm gonna remote control the squad leader because these guys are getting engaged on this checkpoint. So that'll make all of them start running around. And now they're firing back.
Be
Cool.
advised, if you say enemies are on yellow smoke, do not push into said yellow smoke until the air has completed its run.
Yep,
Oh, you
I'm
shot
trying
me.
to heal you back.
Yeah,
up
whoever just called yellow smoke just had them strafe alpha, so please don't call unless you know where friendlies are.
You good again?
I told them where friendlies were.
Joe, are you on 5-0?
Hey, firm.
Have your medic execute you and remedic you. That's a glitch we've never been able to fix. I don't know, Arma had an update and then that glitch started coming up and there's nothing we've been able to do to fix it, so...
Apparently you required more than one bullet.
Now he's the right way, and boom, it works. That's why you occasionally see a few team kills.
Charlie's gonna try to push in from the north of the stadium.
Copy. I wouldn't recommend doing that by yourself. Also,
Now, let's,
I'm still back at this gas station, and I'm taking multiple shots.
Eyes on from where? Is it east?
just do a massive garrison here.
It's east and west.
That's not what I wanted.
Hey, firm. We'll pull back and help.
There we go.
Basically between Charlie Paz and Bravo RP3.
But again, I want to hold until I start garrisoning the actual AT. And then let's get these positions garrisoned here. This will just be a 50-meter spread. Okay, no, we don't want to do that big of a spread. I was hoping to get some people in the bunker, and 2 of them just armored and died. It's okay. Maybe they'll learn how to live one day. And then I want an additional one on the internal garrison right here, and that should be a-okay.
Murder to Alpha, will you remark your pause, please? Thank you.
And even though this feels light, it's because we got patrols over here. They're reacting to the gunshots. They just don't know how to react.
Thank you.
So I'm just going to throw down a bunch of groups right here. We're going to take some of these trucks, put them on the inside. I'll take a few static dudes, put them in this bunker. I just drag glitched him back out after I fixed him. There we go. Alright, let's get back to the action.
That barracks or warehouse structure directly to your left, there were a few dudes near that, and then that...
And they're starting to clear us out, so let's get rid of more bodies.
Structure, office building directly down the road north was also garrisoned.
Yeah, we know, we took those.
And I'm just gonna have the AI follow the gunshots, quote unquote.
Firm.
So again, I can spawn in a few more squads to come in. Again, it's all about that, where the AI run around, as long as they're not glitching through buildings. Urban warfare.
Marshal, at the next intersection on the left, there's RPG gunners running between the buildings. Just be careful.
Parkour. Grant has no idea that he's getting shot in the back. Lolo runs in. I don't have any AT in the defensive areas itself, so nothing technically stops the Marshal from charging in like that, but I can still pull some interesting maneuvers. I didn't outright ram him, but I definitely spooked him. And sometimes that's all you need. So you can, technically with uniforms, you can just add a few PAA files and make a uniform. That's a little more advanced, but I have JFAX do it for me, if I absolutely need it. But honestly, you can combine civilian clothes and multi-pocket vests to also make some good insurgent clothing. But to be honest, if you play around with the arsenal, you can find a few good combinations. You know what I mean? You just have to put the time in, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Command, this is Delta. Enemies coming in the southeast.
Cool, I got shot in the back. There's the central area. I just saw someone fly up.
Medicals, this is at Playground Hill. Multiple packs down, including GC.
Have this guy go active so I can have these guys run over.
Yep, I need you expedited to this position, please.
This is Bravo, we're gonna go to your position.
Where are you taking contact from, ground?
Alright, I'll stop sounding QRF up in that direction. I'm feeling a little framey, so I'm gonna delete more bodies.
Yeah, I'm right above you.
Contact within 100 meters of white smoke to the north side.
Load up into Marshall Bravo, if you're a medic.
Charlie Delta, are you south of Charlie Pause right now?
I'm really trying to just look for stuff, but I don't see anything.
Yeah, I don't have my AT guy up.
Ground teams, what's the status on getting medics up to Playground Hill?
Alpha's currently engagement not happening.
Understood, Bravo Charlie.
I booked too far to the right. Have that airstrike coming in. I don't see Viking plow into the floor again. The first strike he did made me a little questionable because I'm like, that's a bit close, buddy.
Charlie to high, we got an issue.
Okay, guys, grab cover and hold a point. Don't just sit here. Move around.
Yeah, his camera's broken. Wait.
I like angles. Yeah.
They're tied to each other, Command.
I hate math, so.
Okay, Devil's gonna have to soft log, basically quit back to menu, and I'll teleport him back. I've never seen that one before, so. Unless you want to keep it and form a mecha, yeah.
Like, I've got my gun out. I'm not dragging anyone.
I'd rather have him moving, thanks.
Yeah, then you're gonna have Devil soft log, and then I'll teleport him back. I think it's also partially because Reaper's connection's a little spotty, because I'm noticing a little bit of desync with him. So, yeah, that's... You somehow attached a person.
Why did he just die? Oh, there he is. Hey, he's loose.
His marker's still tied to him.
He was tied to you. Oh.
I'm gonna literally take a nap and then figure out what that kit glitch is. It's probably something really stupid because normally it's a check mark, but it's not the check mark, it's something else.
Bear with.
I will figure it out.
Alpha to grab my medic is already on Playground Hill.
Copy, thank you. I think our Wildcat just went down.
Again?
It did. I watched it nosedive into the ground. But we have another one flying around to the east.
Very firm.
Viking, I swear to God. No, it was Iopus that time.
Charlie to Bravo.
This is Bravo.
Tell me when you guys push on the stadium. I'll support you from the south.
Ay, 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 ay.
Say again?
Oh, I don't know Onion Ring. I think it's because I've, my policy to shoot at players is just a hip fire, but I've gotten...
Good copy.
I brought hip fire in to start, you know, shooting at AI when I actually play in Arma, and I think I've just gotten so good with it that my brain will just automatically aim people down with hip fire. Even though I don't mean to be accurate. So I have to now train myself to choke on hip fire.
Looks like we are all converging towards
It's weird.
the stadium at this time.
Like, I don't know. Like, I don't want to train myself to choke on hip fire because I still use hip fire to, you know, do things. It's just, it's weird. Practice makes perfect. Yeah, if you're doing something for years, you know. Otherwise, let's see. Most of the AI, I'll probably spawn... Have one wave of QRF come in right here. I'll spawn another group over here, and that should be good for that section. Let's see, we're at 108, so it's been about an hour. We're at speed. We're at pace. It's good. I think Reapers was desync too hard, so he might try disconnect, reconnect. Alright.
Marshal Lahai, Bush flipped us. Can you do the thing?
That wasn't me.
Marshal just got blown up from our...
Copy. Marshal is down at this time.
Bush's second kill.
This is ground, send traffic.
Alpha ground.
This is ground, send traffic, Alpha.
You a little bitch and we pushing north?
Copy.
Okay.
Hi, this is ground. Bush 1, Marshal 0.
So, let's give him a warm welcome, shall we? Okay. Is this high from? I'm hearing through the grapevine, because Air was using missiles on civilian areas, it appears the Bushes have now joined the resistance, so be on your toes.
Good to know.
Can I request a flamethrower to purge the bushes?
With what vanilla asset?
We'll make one. I mean, I just need 2 vehicles colliding at the right angle and it'll make a flamethrower.
No, because we already saw it, the Armored on something flip.
The Warhammer mod said so we can purge the heresy of the bushes.
I'll consider it. Oh my god. Oh, that reminds me, Granite sent me a hotfix thing I gotta advertise. So, let's get him a warm. Right, because radios are bugged. I'm gonna, yeah, we'll change things up. And then I'll fall asleep in my chair. What's with the resolution? That is on your end with Twitch and your latency for downloading a higher bitrate resolution. My bitrate is still in like the streaming. It's like 6,000, and that's like the highest you can go with Twitch, at least partnership wise. Maybe 6,500, but Arma. The reason the bitrate sucks is because of the grass. Honestly, because of the stupid grass. You know, I actually don't have any water with me on this stream, so yes, the hydration bot would be really useful to remind me.
Wait for the respawn, or are you putting something down?
Wait for the respawn, but I think its scripts are gonna be broken anyway, so. Just give it a hot second.
Blue 4. And it should spawn with a Blue 4 radio, because I think the issue was...
Yeah, so I think I heard Calum speaking locally. Since that's a Blue 4 Vic and we're using Blue 4 comms,
Yeah,
it shouldn't, yeah,
we're
get
good.
fucky-wucky, so yeah.
It's because the fucking Hellcats are AAF and the Marids are all 4.
Yep.
Enemy bearing 116 habitat.
They're re-scripted to have the proper radio, but when they blow up, the trigger's not refiring to re-script the radio.
This is Marshall to ground. Coming back in now.
What I could do to fix that is I could make a trigger
Bravo to any squads at the stadium. Is anyone coming in
that
tower
reruns the
right
code to re-script the radio, and every time a pilot goes next to it, it'll automatically fire that
now?
trigger. I just have to set it to
We're heading
repeatable.
towards it from the west.
Still doesn't fix the spawn system, though. That should have fired. Why didn't it fire? I tested all these, so I know they work. Maybe the server bugged again. I don't freaking know. But it doesn't include that stadium. Weird. There it is. Yeah, so it was including units up there. And there's the town itself, because they killed the last guy in the tower. Alright, so it was all automatic. I just set that area way too much for what I normally have. That's A-okay.
This is Marid to Cass.
Whoop, still had that other one selected.
Requesting fire assistance on TRP-2, 2 times squads of infantry moving through towards Alpha actual marker.
Yeah, so he's firing grenades up at that
Alpha,
position.
did you say they're coming from the north?
They are
Alright,
coming
I'm
from
gonna start
TRP-2
garrisoning
from
this
your
area, so we're going to...
Hey, fine, good copy.
Ground forces, this is ground command.
Yeah, reference that tree line south of the base. That's where they are right now, I think.
Put a van in, let's get a Polaris in here. And let's see, men, Pacific.
I think they're in the tree line itself.
They are.
Chucky.
Charlie Bravo, did you clear the battle tower? This is Bravo. Yes, we did.
Hey, hi, this is ground.
This is hi, send message.
We have an earthbender who has managed to phase his way into the track accidentally. Could you please help us?
In your location, please.
Wildhawk, you gotta pull up, man.
Why do my pilots keep crashing today?
I would be advised, taking coming in on USSPG.
This is Bravo. Are we regrouping at the all assets group point?
Alright, they shot him out before I could turn and boop him. That's good.
Group point, or group whatever, marker on map. From there we will be pushing to the base.
Alpha copies.
Bravo copies.
I just realized I don't have any open area 50 cals that can fire up at aircraft, so I'm gonna quickly get some set up.
Alpha, we're coming up on your south. Do not shoot us.
This is Alpha. We understand how to PID, so that's not gonna happen.
Wonderful. You're not currently at Alpha actual, are you?
Because Air's now not looking at that position.
Oh, shame.
All the AAA, just to stop Air from... Oh, no, I have them back here. All right, I knew I put some somewhere, I just couldn't remember. But hey, a little more wouldn't hurt. So that helicopter pancaked and slid into the hotel. Okay, my pilot needs to get good. Actually, Viking's done it once. Iopus has done it twice, I think. So, I don't know what my players are doing. Clearly not flying. That's okay.
Saturated them again. No eyes on infantry.
Thank you. Delta, where are you firing upon?
So I'm going to continue making this. I'm glad they called me back so I could watch him spontaneously pancake. Meeting's going to be easy enough, but we're going to make that into a giant, like, you know, ambush. These guys are going to use the riverbed to move up to this AO.
Red Alpha Actual is current, right?
Affirm, Alpha Actual is current, moving north from there.
Copy. Merid to CAS requesting fire support on the cluster of trees at updated TRP2 marker directly 200
Get rid of that.
meters west
I
of
didn't mean to
Boirnholm,
delete the other one. That's
fire
fine. It's because the bodies were in the vehicle and weren't deleted. I got to make sure I don't delete the helicopter because it's set to a respawn module and that would break it.
Come on, hosers, we got.
He's aggroed on an aircraft, which is why he's flying back that way, but I want him to follow my route. And hopefully the pilots will stop pancaking. God, I want pancakes now. What'd I say? River, Baltic Sea? I mean, this is a Denmark island, so I don't know.
Merid,
I'm sleepy.
rear, southeast, SPG techie.
Dead. Should be dead. It's
Exactly.
copy, thank you.
Gunner is dead.
Do I have
Driver's
something
dead.
to spray them with bullets? Yes, I do.
This is Bravo. We have reached the all assets regroup.
Marshal, the ground command, you guys good?
Suppress the infantry with a little bit of razzle-dazzle.
Ground is fine.
Be advised, Delta Vic is
Amazing.
low in ammo in Vic.
Merid and Marshall have extra ammo for you.
Say again, Merid.
Merid and Marshall has extra ammo for you.
Marshall does not anymore.
Oh, Merid does.
We have MXs, if anyone wants some.
No, we need mags for the gun in the Vic.
We have them. Where are you?
Yeah, no, I gotta
Alright,
rescript those inventories.
Copy, we're there.
I'm not Alpha.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to write a trigger to rescript inventories. That is fine. I'm gonna go back on this, see if I can see anything. Doesn't look like it, so he's probably keyholing from somewhere over there where the trees cover him. Oh, man. I could go for an apple pie. God damn it. Why are you guys making me hungry? I haven't even eaten breakfast. I had to wake up and talk to Stone about headless clients. And deal with introductions and make sure this file was up to snuff, but the server is being a little
This is our last objective.
silly. Probably because of some mission file side that I borked that I don't even realize yet.
Infantry, any idea where that came from?
Okay, echolocation.
Marshall was pretty sure that SPG came from the military base.
Ooh.
This is Bravo. We are the closest to getting
I'll
inside, and we
eventually
have-
hit
well, I have
them.
no idea.
Copy. Ground forces, are you ready to advance at this time?
Alpha copies. Alpha's good.
Yeah, so they're landing in the open field right here. Oh!
This is Marshall. Be advised, we have a mass chaos in our position.
You guys.
Friendly was shooting SPGs at the military base and they responded in kind.
I'm glad they did.
This is Marshall. Charlie just blew up in an SPG techie. They're dying. Okay, my bad.
Copy.
then.
Bravo, could you
Detach
Well, that
your,
happened.
medic to go assist.
How they got the Vic in the river, they probably drove it too far, and then this ledge happened. It's really hard to drive back up it, so.
Entire squad is mass cars on Charlie position.
3 people called it in,
Delta
check.
coming in.
So they're being very slow to maneuver up to this military base, but hey, at least they're getting there. Oh, dinner. I have some artichokes I need to boil. Oh, I can boil artichokes. I can relax because I'm not doing a tier 3 up. D&D canceled today because the dude is in the military that runs it, and he has to go through a bunch of things because his CEO's being a hard ass on him. I can relax today.
Go for Alpha. We are good. Approaching on target.
Copy. You should have Bravo there.
I rarely get relaxed days.
Still mass gas, but
That's fine. I'm doing meetings. That's
I'm gonna
okay.
spend it prepping more arm ops.
I'm totally cool with that.
After I have a little break. Alright, let's see if I can 50 cal to the face.
You are a strong independent squad leader that don't need no ground command.
And he's definitely reacting to it. Going low. I don't think I hit him though. Who was that? That was Iopus. Then you have Viking flying around over here. It is super unlikely. Unless they're looking from the west, they're not going to see what's down there. They're not even going to get radar contact because those are just
We're
fixed.
going to drive back to base. It'll take us about 5 minutes to rearm. How copy?
Good copy, Marid. Do you?
This is Marshall. Are we pushing the military base?
And they've shot up my AAA post up here. That's probably these guys with Azariah as the platoon sniper, yep.
Hey, firm.
I was about to RC him.
Marshall Delta will be following you from behind.
Reaper 2 Alpha, be advised.
Hurry up, Charlie.
Yeah, no, there's no way in hell I can see him from this angle.
Alpha copies.
This one dude, I'm gonna go push up that direction. This one dude, that weapon isn't suppressed, so I'll go ahead and send him over.
Ground forces be advised. Air's going to schwack that techie.
Heard an SPG-9 fire, almost hitting one of these command vehicles here. Yeah, and the schoolwork. I gotta get that done. I'm gonna try my hardest to try to get transferred out of this one class where the professor's trying to have us write an 8-page essay due the first day. I've got one last favor from a counselor to pull, and she's moved me from classes before, so I can probably get that moved again. Ow! Dick, you hit my building.
Ground forces, that techie should be down for you.
You gotta love this shield dome. The scope's also super huge, so it helps cover my face. Now this reload slit also makes me practically unkillable in the front. And they finally get me, because I only have iron sights.
We're currently holding position.
Alright, so people are getting up on the perimeter. This guy doesn't know how to maneuver, because I told him to go over here a while ago. Oh, he was getting shot at, that's why. Whoops! Didn't realize he was in the line of sight. Hi.
After ground.
Send it.
Beginning assault, northwest corner.
Copy, northwest corner. Bravo, in the words of a famous Blink 81, sorry, Blink 182 song.
I'm not gonna ask why there are two naked guys.
Okay, I think I have eyes on you. Thanks for the response.
Yes, run into the bullets.
Also almost got
I can't believe nailed it. Yeah, he nailed it all right. He nailed it right into my frickin' tracer. Oh, why is a marksman hiding in here? I'm just a random garrison. I got one guy with that. They're knocking over part of the wall. Chopper's making the AAA freak out. And let's get some AT in here as shock. Well, that third round went short. I think it blew Brett away unless he was the guy I already booped. I thought that was big. Meanwhile, Medic is now adjusting to grab those guys. They're having air come in and do a strike. Things are cooking off. And communication has died down a little bit because ground is down over here. They went through a little slit in the wall that was made, and everything is just getting murked. What was going on there? Don't worry about it. Just the AI doing AI things from a Zeus that tries to give it to his players because, you know, it's a Friday op. Just all about pew-pewing your guns. And I'm pretty sure I just shot a dude.
Detroit Blackfoot, contact is to the left of the broken radar. He's below it.
Alright, firm. Friendlies are coming in on the black circled area to the east down the shit.
See, at least they're using good, they're having good instances of smoke here. It makes it harder for me to see.
Delta is in the interior, following Alpha.
Ground copy. Be advised, actual GC is down near you guys.
Yeah, so I've completely smoked this guy. Not much I can do from that angle. Yeah, I am way too good at hip firing. God damn it. I need to start deliberately missing.
Keep going. Keep going. You're going good. Keep going. No.
There. I shot to his left so he could kill me. It's all okay.
God damn it. You may need to shoot me again. I can't even access my inventory to drop my weapon.
Yep. Shoot me in the head.
Yeah, shoot me again.
So Fudgehead McGee's hiding in there. I can delete all these bodies on the top row because they're floating.
Northeast along the wall.
Yeah, we gotta clear this building.
He's down here.
Yeah, screw you too, buddy!
Hey, at least you shot you.
Curse these 10-round magazines! So you can just mess with them. Hey, Nemesis, how you doing? Ah, finally. I don't know why this guy has a grenadier rifle. I don't remember giving him that, but I guess I did because I'm crazy. What is it good for? Well, he got saved. Cam was about to bail out to try to kill me. So have some fire coming up over here. I'm going to send these guys over. But yeah, for the most part, this place is pretty much clear. I'm going to delete more bodies on the outskirts. Go ahead, delete that wreck too. Delete these guys up here. And let's see, 1:30. So yeah, it's about, you know, hour and a half for the operation. It's going to go to 2 because that third one, I just got to space out the AOs a bit more. I just dropped 2 more dudes. Nailed it again.
Hey, we're pushing up on top of the hill towards the battle towers. Make sure you check your fire on the southern side.
Yeah, I just threw a green smoke grenade on his position. All right.
Number 2 to ground forces, just PID advised. Marshall's back up to your northern end. I don't know why he's not radioing.
I'm gonna RC this guy to make all the garrisons mobile. And then Officer Man, I'm gonna RC when they get up to that building. Got Dutch. I'm gonna go for it. I think I got him on the first shot, to be honest. But yeah, they're talking so I can hear them. I think the talking script broke.
Also, this is Marshall to all infantry units. Be advised, there's supposed to be some.
Oh, hello. Yes, I died.
Yep, ground is looking at this time. All forces, please.
Yeah,
try
I'm
to
upstairs.
identify any intel that you may find here and radio it up as soon as you find it.
Shit.
Copy last.
Never mind.
I'm upstairs, I promise.
Enemy coming upstairs.
Oh, yep, I'm going upstairs now.
Hello, friendly talk. Enemy here. Enemy here. Enemy here.
Oh, I'm still upstairs.
Guy in the front too.
Get them in the roof.
Totally upstairs.
This is going to be a really strange question. But do we have any people walking around in berets and blue uniforms?
No.
If not, there's a guy north of there he is. Marshall, directly to your east in that building, there's the guy in the second story.
He could be intel.
He has a gun. We can't stop to intel him.
Okay. Well, good while it lasted.
Hello.
Oh, god damn it! The fucking Marshal just booped me.
Eliminate the enemy with extreme prejudice. Be advised, the room he was in, or where the Marshal shot, is where there's a laptop. We did kill the enemy.
There's plenty of laptops. There's laptops everywhere.
Ground is moving to that position.
I traded with them on that one, and they got the last guy. All right, cool. So, from there, that's going to make this one position. I'll let them climb up on it, but as they do that, I'm going to literally surround this AO and
what is the intel?
send some dudes in.
Nyker, N-Y-K-E-R.
Hi, this is ground.
This is high, send message.
Be advised, we have some intel talking about a town that is to our northeast with the statement, don't be late.
Roger. I guess you shouldn't be late then.
Copy.
Yeah, even if I just don't feel like doing a 2-3 opposite. I need to go to bed. I want to go take a damn nap.
Go ahead. Let's push up to the northeast.
Alpha actual to air, come back.
Send.
Requesting pickup and drop off.
Roger, each Wildcat can hold 7.
Alright, so watch this.
Bring it to me.
Charlie,
We'll mark on map.
I haven't done this strategy in a very long time, but it is time to bring it back.
Air, marker Alpha pickup is accurate.
All right. Ground forces, load up in the vehicles you have. Alpha is going inside of the bird. Everybody else, get in the Merid Marshal and other vehicles as available, and we are stepping off in 1 mic.
Bravo copies.
Reaper to Alpha, how many effective were you?
Here, this will get their attention to come up to this position. That way I can have the distractions go more to that area.
Ground forces, let your squads know if they are unable to find a vehicle, they need to move up to the town to our northeast on foot.
After they kill the people, if they get close to a building with the garrison, I'm just going to delete the garrison because it's all about the element of surprise here.
This is Marshall, empty inbox.
So I might move them out of that big open window one instead. Yeah, we're going to get them right on top of that area. But yeah, I used to do this a lot in my second year.
Alpha, this is air, this is ground.
To the point they would start predicting it, so I have seldom done it since.
After you have done the first group, dropped off Alpha, go ahead and pick up the stragglers.
And then any place that they didn't go, I can sneak a squad in there and just claim it was there all the time. They just never cleared it.
This is Marshall.
Little cheeky, but...
Whatever you said, the guys in the back can't keep their fucking mouth shut.
Copy, the message was for air. If there are stragglers at the back at the military base, they need to be picked up after Alpha has been dropped off.
Roger that.
Alright, so I'm gonna have to set
Be advised, Marshall's pushing off to the Alpha drop-off point.
prone. So I expected a more direct route. But I now need to adjust accordingly. Because I was expecting direct, but they're actually combing around on this side. Alright, again, this is one of those things where to execute it, you gotta be very meta in your placement, something only a Zeus can do. Which, you know, advantage. But if pulled off right, it can make a very nasty ambush. It's the home advantage, exactly. I'm trying to bait them to a certain point. Because now that air's looking at it, they should be able to spot those Vics.
This is ground.
Send it.
Seymour is back at main base. He got the respawn animation bug. Could you go pick him up and bring him back up for us?
And let's start deleting stuff.
Charlie to Marshall, update us. You see
Yeah, there were some trucks they could also take. Again, I was trying to imply. I'm happy they're using their own Vics, though.
Marid that is running off from the windmills. Can you come pick up the people that were at the chopper?
Will do.
And then, you know, the longer they take, the harder it gets, because the more I can prep, you know? Well, you wouldn't want to put stuff... I mean, yeah, rescripting them to look like floor textures would be cool, but that's also very, very messy. That was the Ron. Yeah. Why are you desyncing back, sir? Please.
Ground forces, this is ground command. Please, please move to RP all at this time.
So yeah, buildings that they got close to, or that they're going to get close to, I'm going to move the garrisons. Again, very cheeky for me to do. I'm going to move this one to be safe. And I'm going to try to sneak in one more.
You have a tree, be advised, Red Vic on the west side of the construction site.
There's also a Polaris there as well.
Friendly's pulling into the construction site.
inside the building middle.
Hi, this is ground.
This is, hi, send message.
Be advised, we engage contacts with special forces here at this time.
Roger, stand by. I'll, can you describe the special forces gear?
Yeah, looks like thermally resistant clothing. Looks like they are also running ENVGs, stealth combat helmets. Appears to be CRTG.
CTRG.
Yeah, thank you. CTRG.
Marshall, don't mean to alarm you, but there are enemies in the buildings.
Copy. Despite your attempt not to alarm us, we are slightly alarmed.
This is high, stand by. I'll get back to you. For now, I would recommend an RTB.
Ground forces, this is ground command. Recommend pulling back to our original dismount point, RTB, by any means necessary.
All right.
Marshall can take the squad again.
Air's coming in for a
Ground forces, be advised, we have a Mohawk en route.
Alpha is in the Marshal.
Copy, Alpha.
And then I can also spawn some lines of infantry back here to charge them from the open field.
Ground forces make it to the southern side of Naka. The Mohawk's gonna be landing there.
Copy. Ground has acquired one times enemy prowler. Will be using that to pull troops out.
Scratch that one.
And we're gonna make this extract very, very messy.
Vehicles inbound from the north.
Because we can just claim they were hiding in the forest, because the players don't have any way to spot anything on thermal, so. AI are being a little messy with their pathfinding as well.
Marshal is exfilling.
High ground. We are exfilling now.
Roger, be careful. Out. And then air is freaking out the rest of my technicals from coming in. But yeah, that's a good way to do an ambush. And there, again, we have some older members here that know this type of stuff, and we're probably plotting for it, so they can quickly adjust for it. But, you know, having all these infantry run out from little hidey holes.
Is anyone left inside the town itself?
I see friendly infantry to the south.
It just shows the skill of A, the ground commander, and B, some of the squad leaders, which, you know, since we had a smaller number today, things are more coordinated. If we had, like, the full, you know, 55, 56 players, that would have been a little messier, but it's nice.
Ground, where should we try to...
RTB at this time.
Copy. Yep, all of you back to the airfield.
Check that.
Good check.
I was telling the previous call sign to check his net because he put something on his LR that should have been put on the SR.
Good check.
I'm gonna kill you, Iceberg! At least I don't pancake my helicopters.
That wasn't me. I'm on ground.
Dang it, Iceberg!
And I don't pancake them. I plow them into shit.
My remote control hotkey isn't working anymore. That's weird. Oh well. Anyway, all forces on the ground. Break, break, break. All forces, this is high. We are NDEX at this time. It was literally right above me. And only had 3 bullets left. Alright, well, at the risk of breaking my Zeus interface, go ahead and call that out. I love it when we have less people in public ops, because the ops just go that much better, and it's so much smoother because less people, less network issues. And even then, that was with 36 players, so technically 35. 36 minus 1.
Still Yanni's mom.
They still did pretty well. Alright, give me a second.
GG, people.
All right, so a few notes for myself. Number 1, I'm gonna probably write a trigger to initiate and be repeatable. That every time you re-enter those VICs, or at least get near them, it'll rescript the radio back and remake the inventory. I just have to figure out how to do the inventory stuff without having it make it 20 times, because it likes to do that for global. But I can at least do the radios on the easier side. So, overall, op took about 2 hours, which for, you know, 35 players across 3 AOs, that was pretty nice. You went through, cleared the town, spread a little thin at times, got smacked a bit, but people were able to get medics to flanks when those mass cases happened, so that was good. You cleared all the objectives, no civvies were killed, didn't see any vehicles blow up other than some shenanigans. Pilots, make sure you pull up. There were 3 pancakes today, which I thought was pretty funny. But otherwise, you guys moved to the military base, cleared that out. I had a little fun spraying people down. I'm way too accurate without crosshairs, so chat was making fun of me with that, but the aggression aside. Found the laptop, went to the secret location, found the little link that I teased at last week, and that'll add to more things for the next stop, which will be the next Sunday at the same time. And then I had a bunch of garrisons and buildings, but ground quickly pulled you guys out before they could mobilize and screw you, because I also had a bunch of garrisons outside the perimeter and about 10 technicals coming in, and you guys pulled out just as the techies were arriving. So very good. I got nothing else to really say. You guys did pretty well. Comms were good. Tactics seemed okay. I guess the only thing is if you see a guy shooting in one direction, maybe not run into his tracer fire. because I would literally put lines out with machine guns and watch people run into them. It was kind of funny. But yeah, that's all I got. Ground, go ahead.
Overall, kind of echoing what you said. Y'all did a good job. Y'all kept good comms. Bravo and Charlie. The only thing I would recommend is just a little bit more. I mean, I think this is just actually for everybody. Just a little more inter squad communications. Let people know where you are. Check in. I shouldn't. While I am ground command, I shouldn't need to be asking you guys for check-ins for like important stuff. I shouldn't need to tell you guys to update your position on maps, things like that. Otherwise, y'all did good. I don't really have any major complaints, just little nitpicky things here and there, which people get better with time. Just need to do it. Alpha.
Alpha did really great. Everyone played their roles exceptionally. Movement was really good. Responding to engagement was really good. The team leads, just a little bit more communication between team leads. Like if you're bounding, actually like say when you're set and tell the other team that they're good to move up, or make sure that you guys are staying in alignment when you're moving down a road, for example. There's another thing that I thought of, but I can't remember what it was. Yeah, Alpha did really great. Good job.
For Bravo, I'd say we did a good job, given the fact that I was near. Sometimes I acted semi-catatonic when we got to the military base in the last objective. You guys honestly did a really good job with the fact that still with not squad leading much, and thank you for not talking over each other too much. Sorry, Darius, for being my team lead. I honestly feel like probably could have done a better job. I could have done a better job, I'm sorry. Other than that, you guys did a good job.
What'd you guys think of that? I thought it was pretty good.
For Charlie, despite the demonic rituals and jinxing, you guys did really good. Responded, moved, very mobile and responsive, and you told me where stuff was. That's really all I needed. You guys did really good. I've honestly good time, especially with coordinating the push across the field with the smoke. That was beautiful. I love you guys. That's all.
Vehicles there?
We still have Delta.
There shouldn't have been a Delta.
You can skip Delta.
Was.
Yeah,
there
two-man
wasn't
team.
Delta.
Two-man.
There was no Delta.
They don't count.
There was a Delta.
There was Delta, two-man team in a prowler with a machine gun. We just followed around looking for other squads to support, and until we lose our Vic in the base, and that's pretty much it.
Well, I'd like to add, I was in one of the vehicles. I want to give props to my to Fred Cross for helping.
All right, so they're divulging into open debrief. So here's the deal. Like I said, I'm going to start raiding people more often, so I found a dude who is doing some zoo stuff. I have no idea what he's doing. It looks small scale. Let's go make his day. This is going to be it for me today. I might come back later tonight to stream some mission development, but again, my main focus is going to be trying to get out of this stupid class, to transfer to a different branch with a less crazy teacher, and napping, because I'm tired. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Let's go make this oh, wow, invalid okay. Well, that's awkward. Why is his username invalid? It's horrible. Let's try that. There we go. All right. So cheers, guys. Have a good one. Go operate operationally. Yeah-dee-da.
Time, supporting others where necessary. We mainly try to lock down long